Motion carries. Building maintenance. Good afternoon.
1,000, including per.
Also moved for the bid, also moved for the bid, it's gonna use trained people or people that
Correct.
understand how to do it, so.
Yes.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Hearing none, proceed to
Chris is present. It's an old gravel pit, just to the west, Road 1. Sold on property owned by William and Mary Road 1. Sold on property owned by William and Mary Parpart of Plato, Minnesota. Originally approved by the county board on March 26th to open a new mining gravel pit. This amendment on May 8th, 2025. The McLeod County Planning Commission recommended approval for this amendment. One condition on May 28th, 2025. The reclamation of all accessory structures on the platted parcel to be greater than 2,000 square feet of lot coverage within a tract that is zoned R1 rural residential. This property is described as 2.50 acres, Tract A of Section 28, Helen Township. The Helen Township Board recommended approval on April 10th, 2025. The McLeod County Planning Commission recommended approval on May 28th, 2025, with the condition that the addition shall be used for personal use only. A new conditional use permit will be required for any additional accessory expansion or change of use. 13th, 2025. The Planning Commission recommended approval on May 28th, 2025, with the condition that the structure shall be used for personal use only. If the structure is expanded or used to generate revenue, a new conditional use permit will be required. The reason for the request is he would like to create a sport court in there for his child. I believe it's for basketball use.
wishes of the board.
Move to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Kruger. Is there a second? In favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And item F is to consider approving conditional use permit 25-14 as requested by Glenn and Jackie Sheila.
Want to get in the habit of after the fact approving applications. However, built in is the penalty fee, and they recognize that. And
Aids at campground. Staff identified funds from the American Rescue Plan Act. Again, as outlined in the Parks Plan, playgrounds were identified as priorities and also.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Bids were also received from Jerby Contracting of Hutchinson, Minnesota, in the amount of $15,850. Ludke Contracting of Hutchinson, Minnesota, in the amount of $13,000. And Jewel.
Motion carries.
Item D, consider approving the bid from R&R Excavating of Hutchinson, Minnesota, to demolish the Petenburg Park House at a cost of $14,654. Minnesota, to demolish the Petenburg Park House at a cost of $14,654 with $1,210.
Any questions for John?
move to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Wright. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Move to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Wright. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Commissioner. Any discussion?
Mr. Chair.
Motion carries.
Item E, consider approving a quote from Innova Disc Golf of Rock Hill, South Carolina for 19 baskets for the lake.
Turnout, a lengthy meeting, but it was a good meeting, and that brings us up to today.
Okay, after our last workshop on the 12th, had fairgrounds. It was a brief meeting. I think everybody there does such a fantastic job of knowing. It was a brief meeting. I think everybody there does such a fantastic job of knowing their roles that
But especially the landowners, especially frustrated regarding that, which
our CHS on upcoming actions that they want to look at doing. I was invited, the ditch system, CD10, which is the ditch system just to the west of my farm, and also CD36 and CD8 as well. And then the next day, her 20th year with AMC, and she hopes to continue her service as well. One topic came up about hunting, and
from the attorney's office.
listening, but
Miles of it, and they plan on what type of energy, by that I mean renewable or power energy going through those lines, so that's all I have.
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
And Doug, just maybe help me a little bit. And with this great river,
The PUC was coming through McLeod County. The PUC was coming through McLeod County. That route did not get chosen. So these are two completely separate requests. Great River Energy is, they're a wholesale distributor, and they would like to.
Mark,
Just a note, I plan on attending the 11 a.m. at the fairgrounds on this coming week here, so.
try to put a priority on it as well.
All right. North Glencoe, Minnesota. Is there a motion to recess?
Move recess, Mr. Chair.
Motion by Commissioner Smalls, is there a second? Second by Commissioner Chashka. Any discussion? Hearing none, proceed to vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.